The brand identity crisis. When we analyze the digital commerce health of a brand, one of the earliest signs of trouble is channel price fragmentation. You see it most clearly on major marketplaces like Amazon. A product positioned at $200 suddenly appears listed at $134, offered by a third party seller with no direct relationship to the brand. This triggers pricing pressure among sellers, erodes buy box ownership, and accelerates a downward pricing spiral. This is more than a loss of margin on one unit. This is the beginning of a brand identity crisis where price signals that once communicated quality and value are being rewritten by the market. Today's briefing covers why MAP, or minimum advertised price, is not just a policy but a critical defense mechanism for maintaining price saliency and protecting brand equity. To understand the solution, we must first distinguish between three key pricing structures: MSRP, MAP, and UPP. Manufacturer suggested retail price, or MSRP, or list price, is the recommended price basically. It sets an intended value for the product, it's non-binding, and in a digitally highly competitive economy, retailers often treat it as a suggestion rather than a rule. Now MAP, or minimum advertised price. MAP is a unilateral policy from the brand. It sets the lowest price that can be advertised publicly, that is on search results, ads, and product pages. It doesn't control the final checkout price, but it does control the prices consumers see on the marketplaces. Unilateral pricing policy, or UPP, goes one step further. It sets a floor on the actual selling price, not just the advertised price. This gives stronger control but also introduces greater legal complexity and risk under antitrust laws compared to MAP. Think of it this way: MSRP is your target, MAP is a floor for advertised price, and UPP is a floor for the transaction price. Without these guardrails, your brand value is at the mercy of the highest bidder or the most aggressive seller. And because MAP policies vary by brand, sometimes changing quarterly or excluding bundling violations, drafting and enforcing a clear policy is critical. The core risk here is erosion of price saliency, that is how firmly a price is anchored in the consumer's mind. Consistency reinforces trust and perceived value, while inconsistent pricing erodes them. When price varies widely across channels, consumer confusion increases, brand trust declines, and repeat purchase likelihood drops. Research shows that inconsistent pricing can undermine consumer trust and reduce brand loyalty because customers often equate consistent pricing with fairness and transparency. When a consumer sees $200 on your site and $134 elsewhere, the $200 tag no longer anchors their value perception. It feels inflated. Once that lower price entry point exists in the consumer's mind, it shifts the reference point down. Rational buyers start asking, why would I ever pay the higher price? That undermines your ability to sustain premium positioning. Now, what is the long-term impact? Over time, inconsistent pricing doesn't just confuse, it weakens loyalty. If consumers feel misled or uncertain about value, they become less likely to return and more likely to shop based on price alone. The most destructive element of this crisis is the race to the bottom. To understand it clearly, let's slow it down and walk through the cycle. Step 1 is the trigger. A single rogue seller, often unauthorized, drops the price by a small amount to gain visibility or buy box share. Step 2, the algorithmic response. Most major sellers and marketplaces use algorithmic repricing systems that automatically adjust prices based on competitor data. These systems scan the lowest listed price and match or undercut it to retain traffic and conversions. Step 3, repricing spiral. Once one algorithm lowers price, the other repricing systems see it and respond to it. This creates a rapid downward spiral as each participant tries to regain advantage. The result is a feedback loop of cheaper listings. Even if none of the sellers intended to start a price war, the cycle plays out in seconds, faster than any human team can react. By the time a brand manager notices a violation, the market may already perceive a new lower price as the norm. That raises consumer price expectation and weakens your brand's value signal. Understanding this isn't about controlling retailers. It's about controlling the narrative of your brand's worth. If you let the market dictate your price, you are letting the least invested actor define your future. This is where many brands falter, mistaking a unilateral policy for a binding agreement or overlooking the distinction between advertised price and transaction price. Without a strong, clear MAP policy plus a monitoring and enforcement system in place, price fragmentation will continue to erode your brand equity. In the next briefing, we'll walk through the legal foundations, like the Colgate doctrine, that make MAP defensible while exposing the risk of getting it wrong. From there, we'll move into effective enforcement strategies. Thank you.